I got challenged by my editor to play Pokemon Unbound. It gained so clean with it, bro. It got so many awards in the Pokemon community. And it's up to like Gen 8 with Mega Evolutions. I have no idea what to expect in this game. It's up to like high standards. So I was like, you know what? It looks like a regular Pokemon game. I even told my editor, you know what? Let's bring it up a notch. I'm only gonna use the 6 Pokemons I'm gonna have in my team primarily and just beat everyone. Bro, on my 3rd trainer I went against, the man sent me to the Pokemon Center. I was like, bro, this never thing happened to me since like the Elite Four. I was like, okay, then.
You just have to say that you're fine.
It's gonna be hard, but yo, I'm a man of my word. We'll see how everything goes. The journey started with 3 Pokemon, just like any other Pokemon game. But it wasn't a typical professor dropping his briefcase or bringing him to his laboratory. This was like at a grunt's evil lair. And in a cage, you break open 3 Pokemons, and the Pokemons are Gible, Larvitar, and Beldum. Obviously, there was an easy choice. Belgium, obviously, because I want that Metagross in my team. It destroys every meta. Metagross. As soon as I chose my starter, I defeated the one stopping me from leaving the facility. I stopped at the doctor's place, just like any other Pokemon game. Went to the Pokemart, caught this guy who stole the package from him and I have to bring it back. Obviously, I had no idea who, what, where, whatever this Amazon package would belong to. I'm just out here to catch some Pokies and get some badgies, man. If it doesn't, it's too bad. I pulled up at the first gym as per usual. I wrecked all the trainers. Rilo with his Metal Claw would claw them out. With a little help of Belgium from time to time, of course. He's my ace Pokemon anyways. Now, it was time to go against my first gym leader. And oh my god. Double team. Man was throwing out 2 Pokeballs. I have to go against 2 Pokemons at the same time. And I thought I was the one with the highest level. I was doomed under level from his stupid Floette that kept one-shotting my Railu with Fairy Wind. Railu needed some love and some good cardio to turn him to AK Lucario. The stars aligned and Belgium had evolved at level 20, the last level of the cap. And after evolving to Maytang, I was like, there is still hope. Not only his stats went up, it learned Confusion and Metal Claw. And then I looked at Maytang, I was like, whoa, this guy has 2 claws now. Think I could teach him Home Claws? And those Home Claws helped a ton. It brought up his attack and accuracy, so he couldn't miss with all those fogs and everything that was going through in the fights. I had the perfect weapon to beat that gym rat's butt cheeks. So now time for my revenge arc. It was my Maytang, my Railu against his Floette and Gloom. He showed no hesitation at trying to one-shot my Railu, of course. So with that in mind, I had my Railu use Quick Attack before it had his final KO. My Maytang was very bulky against his team, being obviously Steel and Psychic, both a Shredder and a Tanker. So Maytang would be safe enough to use Home Claw and be the final threat. After Railu died to Fairy Wing, as the victim he is, of course, it was an onslaught for Maytang. Metal Claw and Floette, and Confusion on the rest.
Let's go! Get out of here, bro. You go to sleep. Get out of here, bro.
After being the first gym, was on the next route to go back to the cardio for my boy Riley to turn to Lucario. And now it became a main threat. After leveling up a couple of times, learned Low Sweep, and finally an actual good move. When I was in the lava cave, I was surprisingly seen by a Saladin. That took me, just getting a female Saladin took me about, only about 45 minutes. And then now, officially I got 3 Pokemons. Saladin, Lucario, and Metagross. Unofficially, I got Oshawott. Technically, I didn't catch that Pokemon, so he's not under the criteria of the 6 Pokemons I can play with. I still haven't got no tanks. Like, I got Metagross, Belgium as my tank, but I feel like I have a lot of sleepers. So Oshawott might be out of the team later on. Went to the second gym, and he was a Dark-type gym leader. The hardest thing in that gym was going to him, because I have to play hide and seek with his trainers. If I get caught once, I go back to the front, low sweep them all, went to the gym leader, looked at his face, and I'm like, you're getting low sweep his whole team. So I think it was easier to like go to the gym place than getting to him. Getting team was the hardest part, playing hide and seek. No, guys. The Dark Gym Leader was a bait. He was nothing like the guy I went against after. The Grunt is the main Gym Leader I have to go against. I spent 45 to 45 minutes to an hour just straight dying. These NPCs had IQ. The first two Pokemon I have to go against, one of them is called the Missionless, whatever, like Ghost Pokemon. And they have the combo from Mean Look, Will-O-Wisp, Hex. Just killing all my Pokemon, double damaging all my saddest Pokemons. I had to use my Maytang as a bait because he was both Steel and Psychic. And the Pokemons that I was going against was Ghost, and the Mega Houndoom I had to go against. The big boss was Fire, so I couldn't keep him alive. After that, I was like, you know what? Probably gonna keep losing. I left the stream. I was like, I'm gonna keep trying, but I'm probably gonna lose anyways. But then I found the strat and I could not waste time. I had to keep my D-Watt, the Pokemon that I was thinking to like throw away in the streets. He was trying to prove himself to be in my team. So I went back, baited all my Pokemons, beat all his Pokemons. When Mega Houndoom came, D-Watt came, he threw a Thunder Fang at me, but he took that thing as a champ, and water, was it Water Gun? No, it was a Razor Shell. Razor Shell him down to death. Easy game. It's like... Okay, so now after being the Grunt, I was finally able to use Rock Smash. I also learned Cut. The first 30 minutes, I was like, oh, now I have to have an HM slave in my Pokemon team. But then I out-boomered myself. I noticed, like, I just clicked the tree by accident. I'm like, wait, I'm cutting trees without my Pokemon using Cut. And I was like, this game is, like, so much smarter than, like, the official Pokemon games. Like, the quality of life, I see it. Lit as hell. So I used Rock Smash, went to the Frost Mountain, and then I just see my rival just on the floor, like, laying on the ground. I was like, damn, I gotta help him out. And he's gonna get his super excited. Oh shoot, Softy, I didn't see you in a while. Let's do a fight. I went to go against him. It wasn't a big of a wall as the Grunt, but it was still a little challenging because his Gambite was ground and dragon. Bro, Hardy's so hard. So, and ground's like super effective against like half my team, like Lucario and Metagross. But I was lucky enough to low sweep, to combo it with a low sweep Lucario to slow the Gambite down and land the 2 ice punches. So yeah, it was easy peasy. Bro, I thought the Grunt was gonna be harder, and then I was like, nah. This game's really challenging. I finally go to the Flying Gym. The Flying Gym had the most absolute busted passive. It had Tailwind. So all of my Pokemon that were fast, they were just slower against all his Pokemons. He had a Pinsir, Doug Drew, the 3-headed flying Pokemon, whatever it's called. And just all their moves were just kept attacking me first. And because most of my Pokemons are squishy, my Maytang is having a hard time evolving to Metagross. So I was just getting ripped on. Yeah, so now I have to go back to the drawing boards. I was like, how do I beat this gym leader? I was surprised how hard this gym leader was, because I was just ice punching my way through all the trainers. Like, I even forgot there were trainers in the gym. It came to a point I was like, okay, my 4 Pokemons ain't enough. I gotta go look for a rock type Pokemon. So I was like, wait, what rock type Pokemon did I notice that I wanted to put in my team, but I wasn't sure. I was like, no, I want a Gigalith in my team. But you can't catch Gigaliths, you have to catch the previous versions. I forgot the first one's called, like, Rogella to Boldor. So I evolved it to Boldor. So that was like part 1 to like how to beat my gym leader. But then as I was struggling and just like hitting every house, bro, the Pokemon had like the ultimate moves that I could teach my Pokemons. I had solid Pokemons, but shitty moves. I was able to buy, well, I already bought Bulldoze. Then Rock Tomb and Shockwave. Shockwave wasn't helpful right now because I couldn't teach it to anyone. But Rock Tomb was like the clutch move I need in my team. I gave it to both my Maytang, my Lucario, and my Boldor. Brought all those Pokemons all leveled up, max leveled, Rock Tombed out. Go there. and then went to the gym leader. Shit. And then kept rock tombing. And the biggest thing was not only rock tomb was super effective against my flying types, the slow was hella clutch. I slowed them to a point where, like, even with Tailwind, my Pokemon was able to hit. My Lucario was able to throw an Ice Punch on a Crobat. And Crobat with Tailwind is like almost like the fastest Pokemon in the game. And first time ever had to use a revive against a gym leader. Like, revives don't come out until you're at the Elite Four. But for how hard this game is, I had to use one of the revives that I picked up off the streets, and then won me the game. Easy game though. Sorry. After hours and hours fighting that flying gym leader, I was like, nah, I can't keep hitting walls, man. I gotta fix myself up. And then I was like, you know what? Tonight is training arc time. So before I went to my next gym, a lot of stuff happened. I was given an egg, and it was the perfect egg. It was a Togepi. And I was like, no, I want a Togekiss in my team. It's the perfect thing. I have a physical tank as Gigalith, and then I'm going to have a special tank, which is Togekiss. And finally someone that does special damage too. Got that. And then I was like, I need a Link Stone, because you obviously can't trade on ROMs. Found the Link Stone. First time I realized that you have to trade to get a Gigalith. So got my Gigalith. Had a Shiny Stone, which I don't know where I picked it up from. Got my Togekiss. And then for the cap was 32, but after beating the flying gym, it was 36, I think. And then I was able to get my Samurott, like all my other Pokemons, except my Maytang. I forgot what level he evolves to. All my Pokemons evolved. I have my ultimate team right now. And then was able to also fix up the attack moves of my Pokemons. My Togekiss learning Air Slash is huge. So while that was happening, I was leveling up my Pokemons, and then I had to actually start using my brain, because the next gym wasn't a regular gym. It was an inverse gym. And when I talk about inverse gym, it's not like any other gym. It's like, you know how like water beats fire and grass beats water, like the ultimate triangle? But now it's the other way around. Now fire beats water, and water beats grass, and grass beats fire. It's like the opposite weaknesses. So then, like, my brain was getting smoked out right now. So I had my little training session. There was a small little building next to the gym. Fought the guys there, and I was wondering, I'm like, oh, wait, isn't like steel type strong against fairy? But then the fairy is doing super fine. Like, I was all confused. So then I had to, like, you know, go back, switch through. Had to do a little homework on my own Pokemons, and then saw the Pokemons he was playing. I think he was playing a Milk Tank that was destroying us. He kept like paralyzing us, and then facading. But eventually, the MVPs for that gym was my Gigalith, because now he has his passive a Sandstorm, and my Salazzle's Poison. Because now he learned Venoshock, it does double damage with Poison, and every time as time goes on, tick, 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 and bang! Duggies. Time for a little break from gym battles. So now it's a little story time, which I have no idea what's happening in this game. The gym leader comes out, and he's like, oh, you know, you should go to this Tarmy Mansion for Mega Evolution. But before you do that, we have to go back to Route 9 shenanigans. Went to Route 9, meet all the grunts. They're all fighting, oh, you can't stop us, all this. Obviously, every Pokemon game, you beat them, you know. Go up to this main grunt up top. You see a Zapdos flying in the end. He's like about to get captured. He does get captured. And then I'm the hero right there coming in to like save the day. I block his routes. And I'm like, I fight him out. He uses Zapdos against me. I out-Zapdome him. He releases the Zapdos. And then he's out. I go down. And then I'm like, wait. The guy said something about Mega Evolutions. Go to this Tarmy Mansion. Now I'm about to fight this lady. And I'm hoping, once I beat her, I can have a Mega Evolution. I have Togekiss. I have Metagross. I think the other ones, I have another one that I don't know that can do Mega Evolutions. But I think I'm probably going to go for Metagross. Hey, it's your boy Softhingz. Much appreciated for watching the video. If you love the content, please like and subscribe.